I can't do this anymore. I can't live with a useless man like you anymore. I want to go. Release me, I beg. I'm not meant for poverty. I can't breathe. My skin can't survive this kind of lifestyle. I'm still young and I can find love. I can find someone capable of taking care of me. Release me, said Kisha. Baby, what are you talking? What are you saying? When I married you, I had wealth and things are just falling apart. I need you. I'll find another job, I promise, Jamari said. Yes, that time you were my type, but not anymore. I'm leaving. I wasn't born to suffer, Kisha said. In the bustling city of Milo, there lived a popular man called Jamari. He was known for his riches. Jamari is a very rich man who knows how to plan everything in life. So many people admired him for his riches and hard work. Every girl in the city wished to be married by Jamari, but Jamari's eyes were meant for one woman named Kisha. Kisha was a very beautiful woman. She had good qualities and a good sense of humor. Jamari and Kisha dated for about a year. He took her on expensive dates, took her on vacation, and bought her expensive gifts. They saw this working, so they decided to get married. They did a very big traditional wedding, which was so beautiful and memorable. It was the talk of the whole village and city. After their honeymoon, they moved into a very big mansion. Jamari loved Kisha so much, he bought her anything good he came across. No matter how expensive it was, he bought her three expensive cars, a piece of land, and always gave her monthly allowances. Everything she admired, she got with no hesitation. Kisha's mom, Miss Fatima, is a woman of pride and materialistic. She loves fancy things and soft life. Miss Fatima always got what she needed through her daughter Kisha. She benefited a lot from this marriage as well. One day, she needed money for her women's group contribution. She called Kisha to ask for the money. My baby girl, how are you, my child? Miss Fatima said. I'm all good, Mama. Thank you. Kisha said. I hope you and your husband are doing fine. Kisha, I need some money for the women's group. 500K by Monday, Miss Fatima said. It is okay, Mama. We are fine and doing well. You know how my husband loves me. He can't do anything. He can do anything for me. I'll talk to him and we will send you the money by evening. That's nothing, Mom. It's a small amount, said Kisha. Thank you, my daughter. That's why you are my only daughter. I love you, my baby. We will talk later, said Miss Fatima. Okay, Mommy. You know I will do anything for you. Take care of yourself. Bye, said Kisha. That evening, when Jamari came home from work, his wife prepared him a meal, let him freshen up, then told him about the money her mother needs. Jamari immediately transferred money to Kisha's mom. To Jamari, money was not a problem, no matter how much it was. And the fact that he loved his wife so much, he would give any amount to see his wife happy. On weekends, on weekends, when Jamari didn't go to work, on his off days, he would make breakfast in bed for his wife and wake her up to have breakfast. Kisha was so happy with things like this. She believed this to be a soft girl era. Jamari loved to see his wife happy. He believed in happy wife, happy life. And besides, he was just a good man, very generous and kind. One day, Jamari's, Jamarian's mom visited them in the city and wanted to spend a week with them. Miss Daniela saw the life his son was living and the lifestyle he set for his wife and thought that there is something his son is not seeing. She decided to have a private conversation with her son. My son, can I talk to you for a moment? She said. Yes, of course, Mom, Jamarian said as he closed his laptop and followed his mom outside. They went and sat in the compound garden. My son, I don't want you to take me wrong or misunderstand whatever I am about to say. I really care about you, and I am talking this from a mother's perspective, Miss Daniela said. Mom, you are making me nervous. Just talk to me. What is it? I know you always wanted the best for me. So tell me anything. Are you comfortable here? Jamarian asked. It is good that you know that fact. I always want what's best for you. If you don't mind, I would like to comment something on your wife. The other day, I had your wife's phone call with her mom that caught my attention. These people seem to me to be materialistic. Have you ever thought that your wife may actually love your money and the lifestyle you give her more than she loves you? Miss Daniela asked. Mommy, no, I don't think that is it. My wife loves me, and I see it. Or what exactly did you hear her say? What are you talking about? Jamari asked in shock and disbelief. I was passing by your room and I heard your wife say, money is everything, Mom. You know how we do it. If he didn't have money, I would be somewhere else. Money is good. That is the conversation I heard from your wife and her mom. Miss Daniela said, what? Mommy, are you sure? This is my wife we are talking about. This is Kisha, Mom. I love her, Jamarian said. You need to do something and find out sooner or later because this life, you never know. Sometimes businesses go down, things happen. You need to know that side of your wife. It is very important, Miss Daniela said as she went back to the house. Jamari was left on the garden chair in so much thoughts. The next morning, Miss Daniela was leaving, going back to the village. Jamari took her to the airport, where Miss Daniela told him to think about what they talked about as she left. 1 week after Miss Daniela left, on a Wednesday afternoon, Jamari came home looking sad, frustrated, and wasted. Han came home early today and you look frustrated. What's going on? I have lost my job. My accounts are frozen and there is a big loan that I'm being charged for. I don't know what to do again. This is really bad. What? How? What are you talking about? You can't be serious. You are joking, right? Kisha said. Babe, I'm very serious. Do I look like I'm joking? Everything under my name is gone. The cars will be picked tomorrow, and we have only 1 month in this house, Jamari said, looking sad. Oh my God, Han, what happened? Kisha asked. I helped my friend with some business deals and I was a co-signer of his loan. And instead of him paying, he ran off. It was a really huge amount, babe. The only thing we have now are the things under your name and the money in your account. Well, that's better. Sorry, my love. All will be well, Kisha said. The next day, the company people came and took all his vehicles in the compound, and left the 3 cars he bought his wife under her name. That is when Kisha saw this being real. Life became so different, unlike before. Kisha decided to call her mom and tell her about the situation. Hello, mom. How are you doing? I am all good, my daughter. How are you? Miss Fatima said. Mom, I'm not fine. We are not fine. Jamari lost his job, his cars, and everything else under his name. Now it depends on me. What is in my account and everything under my name? Kisha complained. Oh my God, Kisha, this is bad. Life is going to be really hard. Tell your husband to find another job immediately, Miss Fatima said. Mom, he already tried, but he hasn't found any unless after the whole investigation. And do you know that we have 1 month to leave our house? If we can't pay, Mom, I can't pay that kind of money. I'll go broke, Kisha said. I know, baby girl, if things don't style up, you'll have to find a way out before you go bankrupt and grow old at your young age because of poverty, Miss Fatima said. You are right, Mom. I have to figure something out before poverty will kill me. I'm still young and beautiful. Let's talk later. I'll call you tomorrow. Take care, Kisha said. After that phone call, Kisha started acting up, being moody, disrespecting her husband, and even refusing to do wifely duties. One day, as Jamarian and Kisha were sitting in the bedroom, Jamari tried to make a conversation. Babe, can you please prepare dinner early? I would like for us to discuss something afterwards that we may find a solution to this problem together. Jamari said, I am tired and don't feel like cooking today. You know, you know where the kitchen is? If you are hungry, you can go to the kitchen and prepare what you want to eat, Kisha said, sitting on the bed, focusing on her phone. Han, you are my wife. You've always looked for me. Besides, you know very well that I can't cook, Jamara said. That was then, when you were a real man, not now that you are useless and jobless. I can't provide for you and at the same time cook for you and do house chores like I'm a wife now. No, I refuse. I'm now the provider. You do the rest. Don't you feel embarrassed at all? Kisha said, leaving Jamaria in great shock. Babe, you know that this is not my fault. We'll find our balance soon. Besides, I'm looking for a job, and very soon I will find one, and our lives will go back to normal, Jamari said. Well, until then, just let me be, Kisha said. Jamari felt heartbroken. He wouldn't believe what was happening. He wouldn't believe how his wife had changed so much. As days turned into weeks, Jamari received a letter that said that they have Jamari received a letter that said they have been added another month in the house due to his play, but after that they have to go. Jamari felt relieved for a moment. He then called Kisha for a conversation. She came to their living room and he started to her con- and he started the conversation. By the look of things, I need to do something now before it is too late, Jamari said. I'm glad you realize that because I can't take care of everything anymore. My money is running low, Kisha said. What, babe? You have like 20 million in your account, and besides, you can just adjust a little and you will limit how you spend the money until we are stable again, Jamali suggested. Hey, you must be joking or something. I need to go on dates with my girls, buy expensive bags, clothes, fill my car tank, and live life. I'm not going to sacrifice all that because of your useless self, Kisha said. Wait, what? Babe, come on. Are you even serious? Okay, that's not even why I called you here. Would you please sign an agreement for us to sell that land I bought you and one of the cars so that I can open a business? That way I will be able to take care of us again, Jamari suggested. What? Are you saying, Jamari? You have really lost your mind. I can't sell anything. All of these cars are my favorites. They are my babies. And that land I'm not selling. End of conversation, Kisha said as she stood up and went to their bedroom. Jamari was left there with thoughts and confusion. He was out of options. The next day, Kisha called her mom. Hello, mom. You won't believe what this useless man just said to me. He wants me to sell my land and car to open him a business. I'm fed up. I can't do this anymore, mom. Kisha said. What? I didn't know this man was that stupid. How would he even think of something like that? He has lost his mind. I hope you said no, Miss Fatima said. Of course, ma'am. Did you not give birth to me? I can't be that stupid. You know me, ma'am, Kisha said. That's how I know you are my daughter, my real daughter, my blood. Baby girl, find a way out of that bondage you call marriage before you start doing all this understanding wife bullshit. You are still young and beautiful. You deserve the best, Miss Fatima said. Of course, ma'am. You know me. I can't do this understanding wife thing. I'll go back to you. I'll get back to you with good news. Talk later, Kisha said as she ended the call. As days passed, Kisha became more worse to Jamari. She started going on and a different car. She started going on out and a different car would drop her home. But when Jamari tried to ask questions, she would gladly tell him to relax and let real men take care of her in a way that he couldn't. Kisham met this man called Woods. He was a manager of a certain company. They started hanging out more and more, and before they knew it, things got too serious. One day, Jamari saw them outside the gate and decided to just keep quiet about it. One day, Kisha wanted to leave, and it was just 1 week to their house due date. She packed everything that belonged to her, came downstairs, and told Jamari that she was leaving, but Jamari tried to beg her not to go. Jamari tried to beg her to stay. Jamari, I can't do this anymore. I can't live with a useless man like you. I want to go. Release me from this poverty. I beg. I'm not meant for poverty. I can't breathe. My skin can't survive this kind of lifestyle. I can still I can still find someone who can take care of my needs. Just release me. Kisha yelled at Jamari. Babe, what are you saying? What are you talking about? When I married you, I had work. I was taking care of you and everything. Marriages are for better, for worse. I really need you now. I can really use your support. Right now, please don't leave. Jamari said calmly, his face so sad. Yes, that time you were my kind of a guy, but not anymore. I'm leaving. I wasn't born to suffer, Kisha said as she dragged her briefcase to her car. Jamari stood there, speechless, as he watched her car drive away. He couldn't do anything since he couldn't do anything since he had done what he could. Kisha went and got a new place to live. Her and Woods grew more close and started visiting each other at each other's place. Sometimes Kisha would even visit Woods at his job office. One day, Kisha wore a very nice dress, Wood's favorite, and decided to surprise Woods at work. When she got at the company, she was surprised to see Jamari sitting on one of the chairs, wearing simple clothes, sweatpants and a t-shirt. What is this? What is this useless man doing here? Kisha said to herself. Jamari was wearing black glasses, sitting on the office chair. The audacity in this man. What are you doing here? You came to look for a job and you are comfortably sitting in the boss's chair? What is this? Kisha said. Jamari did not say a word. He just took a file on the office desk and started looking at it, minding his own business. Kisha stood there talking to herself. After what felt like 15 minutes, Woods entered the office, holding an expensive royal blue suit in his hand. And the moment he got in, he goes, Sir, here is the suit you sent for. They said the black color for this type is over. I hope you like this one, Woods said as he gave the suit to Jamari. It's okay. This will do. It's a really nice suit. I love it. Let me change. I'm late for the meeting, Jamari said as he entered a door in the office to change and wear the suit. Kisha stood there, confused by the turn of events. She looked surprised and in shock. What? This is your boss? Kisha asked. Yes, this is my boss, JT, the CEO of this company. I told you about him. His name is Jamarian Thompson, said Woods in confidence. Oh my god, what? Are you serious? Woods, that is my husband, the one I told you about. I am finished. I am done, Kisha said, her hands over her head. tears in her eyes, and sweat in her face. When she tried to get to the door and leave, Jamari came on out of the room, his suit on, looking like a boss. He smiled as he looked at Kisha and Woods, who were in shock and looked scared. How do I look? He asked. Mm, eh, uh, mm, very good, sir. Woods and Kisha answered with fear. Jamari stood there, trying to put his tie correctly. Do you think he knew? Woods whispered to Kisha. I don't know. I just know that we are doomed, Kisha answered. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you on the next part. Let me know in the comment section what you've learned from this story. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share to your loved ones. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate you. Till next time, take care of yourselves, loves. Bye bye.